Hey, hi Kevin. Hi guys. It's just you, Kevin. Hey, Box of Paint. Hi. Hi guys. Hi Fifiolin. Hi guys. Welcome, welcome. I started it a tiny bit early, just to make sure that all the tech was good. Let me know if you can hear and see. Hi Sally. Hey Amisha. Hi. Those really are mini. That's not even the smallest I've painted. A nice advantage of doing mini paintings is that you can store them in the box and they don't take up that much space. It's fairly convenient to store. A few mini books, a few mini paintings. So yeah, I think these are even smaller. I think these are like half of this, or just about. A few of those. Quite a few of those actually. And some bigger ones. Hi Alex. Hi guys. Trying to think about which brushes I want to use for these. I kind of want a flat brush, but I don't really... it's just off. More paint haiku. Ah. Yeah, that's a fair point. They kind of look like haikus. Okay. Grabbing the big box of extra brushes to see if I find something. That's already a good, kind of a good start. Hi, Fairy Dust.
Hé, Minet! Salut, mes scutis! Qu'est-ce que tu viens faire? C'est où? C'est où, mon Minet? C'est où, mon bébé chat? Où tu vas? Viens voir. Miaou! Je veux pas, maman, je veux pas. Non, maman, non. Salut, les bébés. Salut, les bébés chats. Salut, mon bébé. Ouh, j'ai une grosse minette. Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Qu'est-ce que tu fais, Scooty? Oh là là! Veux-tu tout faire tomber? Fais pas tout tomber. Hein? Hello! Hello, mon bébé.
Bon. Hi, Patricia. You have plenty of hugs for everyone today. Non, faut pas que tu manges ma caméra, par exemple. No, don't eat it. T'es en train de tout péter. Hello. Hello. Tuna face. Grosse pipite. You got a lot of head bunks. And more and more and more. Qu'est-ce que tu viens faire, Scooty?
T'es bête à non. Hello. Salut, mon Minet. Hello, bébé.
Cute. Une grosse bibite.
Oui. C'est un beau Minet.
Love me. Yeah, that's pretty much what's going on.
Oui, Minette. Passer d'amour. Qu'est-ce que tu veux faire?
Bleu. Hop. Pas mettre des poils partout.
Hé, Mimi.
C'est quoi ça?
C'est quoi ça? C'est quoi cette bibite là?
Bleu. Poils partout.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Tu t'installes ici?
Eh.
Ouais.
Okay, d'abord. Let's see. There you go.
Grosse bibite.
This is a big baby.
Hello. C'est quoi ça? What is this? What is this, baby? Hmm? Tu essaies de te mettre plus dans la caméra? Ouais. Hmm.
Scout has stolen the hearts of millions by now.
T'as entendu ça? Écoutez.
You guys can probably see around here where she scratches all her fur off because of allergies.
Hey, baby. Quoi?
It's not too bad, but it's not too great either. It depends on the day. She did scratch a big hole in, like a big wound in her other ear. But there's literally not much we can do. She has seasonal allergies and she's allergic to chicken. There's not much to be done about the seasonal allergies. We have them too. So it's just everybody is allergic except Pico. But the chicken stuff, we just try to get her food that has as little chicken in it as possible. It's possible to find wet food in cans that has no chicken in it. That's good. But to find dry kibble that is suited to them and that has no chicken, it's impossible. There's always some sort of poultry in there.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe, toi? Hmm?
Gros bibi.
Ouais. Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Qu'est-ce que t'as senti? Nya. Nya. Ouais.
Ah, c'est pas tout ton poil, babou.
Boop. Nyap. Boop, boop, boop. Nyap. Hey, baby.
Gosh, you're shedding so much.
Oh, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Non, mais si tu flappes l'autre côté, tu vas tomber.
Hey, Nicole, hi. Aw, Mikey. Mikey says, I really wish I wasn't allergic to cats. I love them and I've had them in the past, but my allergy is just too severe now. I even know where I would put my litter box if I were to have one. Would you also react to the cats that are supposed to be hypoallergenic? I mean, they cost an arm and a leg, but that's just a curiosity question, really. What a good kitty, it's been too long without Scout.
Compris? Ça faisait trop longtemps qu'il t'avait pas vu. Petit chat.
Got a picture today and I've been waiting for a proper response, but I think one of Emerald's babies, formerly known as Ed, has thumbs. But either way, he's got an awesome home and loved to bits. Oh, that's great.
Mom! Mom, stop! Qu'est-ce que tu détruis, là? Qu'est-ce que tu fais, grosse peut-être? Nyap, 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 nyap.
It's all in the cat's saliva. It creates the skin liner that makes you allergic. Okay. I've done my research on the furless cats. Well, it's not even the furless cats one. It's the breeds like... Hold on, I'm trying to remember the name, but it's specific breeds of hairy cats. It's not the hairless ones. They're supposed to be okay for people with allergies, but I really don't know the details of it. Like is it fully hypoallergenic or is it just like something else? I just don't know. I'm playing drum on Scout.
C'est bien beau tout ça, mais c'était quoi ton plan, toi? Hein? Qu'est-ce que tu voulais faire ici? Tu veux une chaise? Je veux une chaise, ça avance. Hein? On peut mettre une chaise, on peut même te mettre une couverte dessus. Tu veux une couverte? Oh, tu veux une couverte, hein? Ouh, ouh. Tu veux beaucoup la couverte. Ouais? Yes, sir. Ah yes! Ah yes, ta couverte, petit! Yes! Ouais? Tu vas tout nous feng shui ça? Mon gros bébé. Tu contente? Pousse un peu comme ça, tu vas la paix. Et voilà. Ah, t'es cute! T'es tellement cute!
She's so cute. Okay. Oh, so much fur in my face now. Yeah, to be honest, the whole hypoallergenic pets thing is a bit of a crapshoot. I will never run the risk knowing a few people believed the hype and got burned. Yeah. Oh, I have so much cat hairs in my nose now.
Scooty.
Hey, 65 Sunny Day, hi. Alright, let's get to the whole idea today was to paint some mini paintings. So I kind of like to use these Legion paper pads for this because it's cotton pepper. Let's see you top that. I cannot top a cat. I mean, oh wait, I gotta kind of set that back properly. Pet hairs and nose and everywhere is a mood. Definitely. Alright, so yeah, cotton paper already like a smaller size, so I think these are perfect to just have fun and paint some. I was looking for brushes. That's what I was doing before the cat came by. The cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. He wouldn't go away. Let's see who catches that one. Hey, Otto! Otto, were you able to catch the tiny bit of Scout? Yeah, I had Scout with me for a good time until she decided she wanted to settle down on her blankie. I'm making a tomato sandwich from my garden. Ooh. It just wouldn't go away. I think Lisa's got it. Yeah, you did. Can I do something about this? Oops, sorry for hitting the mic. Hi, Otto. She's still around. She's just, hold on. She's there. But I don't have a camera on her. Hey bébé, comment je bibite? Scooty. She sent a lot of head bonks through the camera. Hi, Susan. Alright, so the paints I have here is a selection of white knights that I just put together because... and they're all crammed in this box. So yeah, it is what it is, but let's see if this pans out. So the thing with those though is that I always end up making like 5 at once because you gotta let them dry between layers. So let's set up a bunch of I love that the bunny is named Houdini. Houdini's living an escape room life. How has everyone's week been? I usually start by that, so let's see. I know it is 2020 and my the bar is not set very high, but you know.
Il y a des poils partout, espèce de bibite là.
Hey, Melissa! Having guacamole with jalapenos and no onions, lettuce, tomato, salt and pepper on a whole grain tortilla with a few corn chip crumbs on top. Sounds delicious. Sorry. It just says, I got to see my son, daughter-in-law, granddaughter, and their new car last Sunday. And it really brought back images of whenever someone in the family would get a new car, there would always be a moment where everybody would talk about the new car. And I was always a kid back then, and I was always bored. Like, yeah. This is hot press paper. Hot press paper is weird. Hey, Tsukaboo, hi. I think there's a few people I didn't say hi to, so hi guys. Susan says, just had a friend over, quite new to watercolor, and she calls schminke schmeekel. It cracks me up every time. Schmeekel. And my son is giving me his old Jeep. I'm going to have a vehicle. Yay! And a Jeep too. That's like a beast. I'm gonna sneeze. Please no. No sneezing. Buxapane says, it's been such strange weather here that my tomatillo experiment totally worked and have managed to have 6 plants flowering in the UK. Wow. Sorry, connection with spicy and avocado. Well, it's food. I mean, food is one of our regular topics, right? I was just looking at and bemoaning the prices of acrylics right now compared to a few months ago. Has it really been that much of a hike? Schminke, Schmeekel, Smeagol, my precious... Definitely. Your friend is onto something, I think, Susan. Wait, what? It will be. He has to get a new catalytic converter welded back in. It was stolen. Are you telling me that someone came by, like in the dead of night, and stole a piece of your son's car? Wow. So this is a full week that my medication has been dropped down some. Getting through it just feels like a cold. Hey, that's not so bad. I mean, a cold is never pleasant, but there are a lot of things that are, like, really worse. The American federal government's rule aren't gonna ruin my life, god darn it. In broad daylight! They stole a car piece in broad daylight. I'm sorry, what? What? So Takabu says regarding the acrylics, for my area, a tube that was 8 or 9 US is now up to 20 US depending on where one lives. Even the stuff that is made in the US is still pricier? Or is it stuff that is imported? I almost don't dare to show her my sketchbook because she wants all the colors. You were saying that she's new to watercolors, right, Susan? Okay, they drove an unmarked wrecker truck up, cut it off, and fled. Wow! Wow! What? This is serious stuff. Creepy. Sounds like they planned it out. Definitely. They knew there was a Jeep over there, right? That's not an impulse thingy. They were all set up. They had the car. They had the tools. They knew where the car was at. It's also stuff made in US factories. In US because factories are closing due to the virus. Huh. Well, it's a good time to make a dent in one's paint stash. Well, if she's a beginner, then it's fine not to show her all the colors. She doesn't need them yet, right? That's the thing with watercolors, I find. Like, for most of us, we see all the colors and we want them all, of course. But I think that on paper, technically, the best way to learn is to have, like, between 3 and 6 colors when you begin. But, I mean, Who can contain themselves to 3 to 6 colors? No one. Sounds like impossible to do. Like, give me 394 colors and there you're set. It's an old Jeep Sharky. They probably were just looking for that part and just cruised until they spotted his. But I mean, still, they were cruising around with the truck to take the piece off. Anyway. I've said this before, there is a special hell for thieves. Hey Lee, hi! I've made pallets. Oh yeah, I saw that, Alex. You said earlier that you gave a pallet to Mr. Handsome. and he's a natural. Lots of happy accidents. She paints a lot and is really intuitive, so when we have a play session class, I try to encourage her with new techniques and help out with things. That's great. He lives on a really busy street, 8th lane wide. Whoa. Whoa, that's a lot of cars. Oh, it's okay, Lee. You guys know with the Caturday livestream, you come in if you can, and you come in when you can, and you leave if you have to. No pressure. Dun, dun, dun. He's outdone me. I'm okay. Yeah. I feel like with painting, it's a case of the rising tide floats all boats. So it's not the fact that someone you introduced to watercolor recently is good, is so happy and uplifting and inspiring. Like I don't see anything. I'm unable to see any way. Well, I mean, I know there's a way, but I'm unable to be toxic about anything related to painting. It's just fun. My sister surprised me with a weekend visit. I'm catching this while my sister and baby nephew. Ah, how old is the nephew? Colors are like chips, crisps. You can't have one. You can't have just one or a few. You need all. Ugh. We just ate, so the prospect of a bag of crisps or chips is not very tempting right now. Big ugly thunderstorm rolling in over the lake. Uh-oh. Thunderstorms, I mean, they're fun to watch. I'll be back later, I have to eat. Oh, yeah, definitely. Have a great dinner, Susan. Add pigment to water on paper and witness magic happen. Yeah. 4 months old. Oh, nice. Friends don't let friends get watercolor obsessions. Moderation, friends. You speak like any one of us is capable of moderation. Prioritize that card sampling over sinking a house down payment into buying tubes. Oh, Kevin, I know what you mean. Kevin says, whenever I go to greet someone on the street in passing, I normally just smile, but I realize under a mask it looks like I'm staring into their souls. I kind of realize the same. Like, let's say I have to get something from the drugstore. I'm there with my mask, so, and I'm like smiling to the cashier, but it doesn't come across with the mask on. How many full pans do you have jam in that palette? How many? Like 25, I think. Yeah, 25. Oh man. A part of me really hopes that cats don't tend to fart as much as dogs when they get older. Am I the only one who smiles extra through their eyes when they're wearing... No! No. I try to do that too. I'm like, I cannot know if it works, but I really try to make it happen. Like, I'm like, I hope my smile shows through my face. Like, in the eyes and all, because I'm like, it would probably look horrific if I didn't have a mask on. But yeah, I feel like I have to exaggerate a lot. I used the Sharpie on my disposable mask and made a smiley face. That's a really good idea. My masks are adorable, so I'm not gonna write on them. I've been looking at these Polish Renaissance paints. They look so nice. They're great. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It would probably look so psychotic without the mask, you know. We all get to practice our most Willem Dafoe serial killer smiles at the moment. I will let the chat explain what RBF is, because I don't want... Well, I mean, I speak as if these videos have any kind of a impact on anything. Ah, yeah, we need more of that breeze. Come on, wind. Pick up. Resting not nice face. Oh man, I don't know how that sounds in the mic, but that tape sound is so satisfying. I saw a nurse in the bagel place this morning with her mask protecting her chin. It was like, really? You know, as I've learned recently, it's not because you're a nurse that you will behave in the best way possible. True story. I wish I had enough sass and confrontationality to be able to say something witty to these people whenever I see something like that. Oh, Gustave is good. There's a squirrel just in front of the window. And Scout is like, I wanna eat it! I wanna eat the squirrel! Give it to me! Sorry, just repeat what I'm told are definitions. I really should think about that more. Oh no, it's okay. It's what it's supposed to mean, but it's just I don't want to say words because there are certain words that YouTube will detect automatically, and it might just be like might block a video or something. You know, it's just dumb stuff. I don't have anything against the bird itself. Best thing with the mask though is I can talk to myself under them and no one will know. I've seen Otto says, oh my god, I've seen a new low in how people wear masks. Elbow masks. What's the... Oh no, poor little Sydney. Aw, give her some pets for us. Poor little kiddo. And thank you for being here, Patricia. I hope the storm goes by quickly. I need to stop picking my fingers. Some high schoolers in Denmark just got quarantined because one had a party and two shared a freaking bottle as a drinking game. So basically idiots. Yeah, that's a fair point. I agree, Otto. So in Scotland, for some reason, you only have to wear masks if you're going into a shop. A lot of people take off their masks when they come out of a shop. It's a bit like that here too, though I think I see more people just keeping their masks even when they're out of the shop. But it's not, I don't think it's mandatory. If you can maintain social distancing and you're outside, they won't yell at you for not wearing a mask. One person had the mask on his elbow like it was a damn elbow protector. Well, his elbow is not gonna catch COVID, right? Sorry, I have one of my nervous tick is to pick at my fingers, and if I don't address it, I'll just keep going back to it. I've seen people carry their masks on their wrists, like the two ear thingies on the wrist, but it's definitely a temporary way to carry it around when you don't have pockets, you know. Right, let's paint. Ah, t'es de retour, toi. The cat came back.
Tu fais? Je sais pas. De te coucher sur ta couverte. Bon.
I'll say something quite loudly if someone takes their mask off in front of me. Yes! Don't be dumb, wear the freaking mask. I agree. The cat always comes back. The cat came back the very next day. The cat came back, he wouldn't go away. Masks. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people wear their mask just under the nose, and I'm like, how can you be so close yet so far? Hey, Dominic, hi. The very next day, and the cat came back. We thought it was a that the animation that goes with the song is really quite funny, but it's a bit of a running gag here too, because it was made at the National Film Board of Canada. Like, it was made around here. Like, I think the National Film Board building, we have one in Montreal, and so we saw The Cat Came Back quite a lot, and it kind of one stays in your head forever, you know. Don't you hate it when they peel the mask lower to talk? Yes. Ooh, nice dip is mayo, miso, and some. Oh, that sounds great. No, I haven't found a way for not steaming up the glasses. I just try to make do with steamy glasses. Who else is terrified of the upcoming elections? Oh no! Otto has brought up the most cringy thing I've seen this week. It is so bad! It's the Quebec version of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry? Oh, no. I love the animation. I have it on my computer. I think it's like... Yeah, it's from the 80s. Back when the National Film Board was doing well. Glass fogged. Walk like a zombie and apologize in advance. Pretty much. I'm not terrified. My nervous system just seems to have given up on 2020. Thank you, Tsukabu. It's difficult. I really try to... It's a good way to practice gradients, because gradients are hard, guys. I know a company in Japan, because of course, who have developed a super anti-fog gel. Whoa. Yeah, I hope that becomes kind of more common. My sweetheart and I were laughing today over his new mask. It's teal, which is called Sarcelle, which is also the mallard duck. So he has a duck mask. Aww. Pew, pew, pew. But yeah, oh my gosh, the Quebec Brooklyn Nine-Nine is awful. It's so bad. So why is there a Quebec Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Thing is Quebec is about the only province in Canada that has French as a language. Most other provinces in Canada only speak English. Most. So our French is a cultural thing, and it's always been a bit of a problem in the sense that as the world evolves, we kind of lose our French because there is more and more English and more people that come in here and they don't necessarily learn French and, you know, all that. So they would often provide, take like a media that comes from the US or elsewhere and just do a voiceover in French over it. But occasionally we get an actual remake in Quebecois. And that's what they did with the Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's like shot for shot exactly the same, except in Quebecois with actors from around here and set here, and it's not set in New York. It's set in Quebec. And it's not funny. It is absolutely not funny. I don't think Brooklyn Nine-Nine can be improved considering what it is. I mean, it's always gonna be problematic that it's about cop because of the current social context. But it's funny, it's well made, and the actors are amazing at that kind of humor. The Quebec actors are not. There's one in the cast that I knew of, and he's got to be in his 60s now, and he's the guy they cast to play Charles, who is not in his 60s, and it's the only one I know, and it's the only one I've seen before, like, be funny, but it just doesn't pan out. It's really terrible. You can't replace Terry. Oh, they did try though. They tried, and it's sad. It is so bad. They replaced both Hispanic ladies, Rosa and Amy. I think. I know that Rosa the character is from Argentina, I think. And I think Amy is from Cuba. And both of them are like the most Caucasian person you can think of in the Quebec version. Well, they're not the same actress, but you know. Oh, it's bad. Yeah, they did. They absolutely did. There is one thing we sort of customized to fit Quebec that worked out really, really well, and it's The Simpsons. The dub for The Simpsons in Quebec is a localized Quebec dub, and it's amazing. But that's the only thing I can think of. Oh no, you didn't. Otto was like, oh no, you didn't, and I was trying to hide under my chair. Oh, and then you have the director of Quebec Brooklyn Nine-Nine, who was like, he looks so proud of this thing he did, and I'm like, oh no. You couldn't make this any more cringe if you tried, dude. Come on. It's bad. It's so bad. And another weird thing is that if you think about it, most people from Quebec have seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine in English. I mean, Netflix. We have Netflix here, and it's not Quebec Netflix; it's Canadian Netflix. So when they have Brooklyn Nine-Nine, we can watch it, and we did. So it's not like we had no other way to experiment the content. We can just watch it, the actual thing that is actually funny. Well, long story short, I'm really sorry for Quebec Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I think it's called Escouade 99. Escouade is not a town, it's like saying Patrol 99 or something like that, you know. They didn't name it after what's the word I'm looking for? Anyway. You know what I mean. I hope. It's so cringe. It hurts. I saw a comment on it that was like, it said something like, oh, it's like Dollar Store Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and I was like, yeah, that's exactly how it feels. Kind of a cheap bootleg. Coming from a really small country with a diminutive language, we don't really have a history of remake. Well, that's unfortunate, in a way. As long as you guys have a thriving like culture and arts, and that they sort of encourage the local stuff. I'm really trying to think of a localized remake that was like as good or better than the original. Can you guys think of one? Hey, I saw that Mogwai was recording in the category news relevant only to me. Our language is fine-ish. We're anglified, of course, but language has changed. I know, that's what I think too. And I don't feel like the kind of restrictions and penalties they put on people who don't speak Quebec French is gonna help keep the language alive. Like, instead of penalizing people, maybe you should put a system in place that they organically learn the language or something. I don't know. Anyway, there's a lot of more pressing matters anyway. It's a really specific generation and group of people that is super angry that we might lose our language and our culture. And I'm like, yeah, there might not even be a planet at that point, but you know. Is the Lion King the I haven't seen his video, but the YouTuber named Your Movie Sucks made like a 2 hours video talking about Simba the White Lion. And I don't remember if his conclusion was that Lion King was a ripoff or not. But I've seen a few videos about that. I just don't really remember what they came to. That's the problem when you listen to stuff while doing something else, I guess. Quarantine, I threw 3 scenes not shot by shot from original. America's is love. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Oh, Kimba. Sorry. my lion lore is 20 years old. I still have all my Lion King toys, though. Sorry about that, Kimba. I think it's one of those things where people are going to be super susceptible to confirmation bias. Yeah, probably. And I mean, it's not like there are truly original things that are made anymore. Like, you won't find something that has been invented from the void and is completely new. That's not a thing, but there's always kind of a tacky way to go about this and a respectful way to go about this. And I don't think Disney is known for always taking the more respectable route. Wow, that color is strong. It is strong. I'm so crackly. Crackle, crackle, crackle. Disney was notorious for drawing everything by hand till they decided to only do CGI. I'm really bummed that they switched to doing only CGI for one reason, is that before they went that route, when they were still doing 2D animation, every new movie had a sort of a different style to it. And I remember being always super excited to hear that a new Disney movie was coming out, because I was like, oh my gosh, it's gonna have its unique style, I'm excited to see what it's gonna be. And now they all look the same. And they don't look good. I don't like it. The end of a bag of Doritos is so messy, but each chip is golden for max effect. Okay, next question, Mikey. How orange are your fingers right now? The best chip is the powder at the end of the bag. That's the best chip. What is everyone's favorite Doritos flavor? I am not a Doritos person. I was sick on Doritos once and they've been nixed ever since. And also they have dairy in them mostly, so... Ranch with salsa. That's a Doritos flavor? Whoa. Or do you eat the ranch ones with salsa? I've never had a Dorito. Because I started this, I'll tell you what flavor I am eating. Nacho, the classic. Mine is cool lime, but it's hard to find them. Which one of them is sort of vegan? Is it? Which one is it? I lived on it when I was preggers with my younger son. Oh my gosh! Yeah, it's like a tortilla chips, tortilla chips, but it's the basic one is like cheese flavored, like nacho cheese. But they've been making some kind of spins on it now. There's even one around here that's ketchup flavored. You have to add your own salsa, sadly. It's probably better that way, though. Just not a fan of powdered cheese. It's a weird concept, isn't it? Powdered cheese. Like... No, I've not seen a maple-flavored Dorito. Yeah, ketchup Doritos. Can I grab my phone? You all see my, okay, my super secret passcode. Where is Chrome? Let's see if I can bring up. I'm pretty sure that we might be the only ones with ketchup Doritos, but yeah. Oh, come on. I don't know if you guys can see. Doritos ketchup. Flavored tortilla chips. Ketchup. I've been eating the blueberry tortilla they have at the farm grocery order place, and they are surprisingly good. Gonna set up a trade in tortilla chips. Yeah, the packaging of that one, of the ketchup one, is unique. Like, our regular Doritos bags don't look like that. I've heard rumors that there are ketchup-flavored potato chips in the UK. There are some in Canada. We have some here. It's my favorite flavor of chips. Yeah, they were limited edition, the ketchup Doritos. Sorry. No. I wish I could easily send chips around, or crisps. I would send a selection of local crisps to Otto. Barbecue, all dress, ketchup. I need to figure out which of the Doritos is vegan. Maybe it's the cool lime one. Hope so. That's like the one that sounds the tastiest to me. My water is getting gross. Though I'm pretty sure that the ketchup Doritos probably have dairy in them. I will be surprised if they don't. Please send me Doritos. We'll never turn down Doritos. So yeah, Otto, tell me, the ones you like, the cool lime one, did they have dairy in them? Oh, that's such an introvert thing. Otto saying, yeah, I'm totally contemplating getting dressed again just to go get Doritos. I relate 1000%. Oh, guys, speaking of Nutella, did you guys notice that Kraft has come up with hazelnut chocolate spread that doesn't use palm oil in it? And I've tried it, and it's really tasty. Like, it's still gonna have a bit of dairy in it like Nutella does, but the big selling point to me is that it doesn't use any palm oil. And I was really impressed. It's also delicious. I have no idea. I can do Doritos on my off day. Okay. Well, I don't think you're as sensitive to dairy as I am, possibly. Like, whenever they have skim milk powder, I know I'm in sort of trouble. I gotta be super careful. But I'll need to check it out. I know that Lindsay the Frugal Crafter, who is also sort of... She's a real vegan. She's mentioned that there is one flavor of Doritos that is vegan, but I don't remember which one. Oh, I have no idea how poorly they will do for people with allergies. I wonder what kind of flavor is Tapatito. Is it Tapatio or Tapatito? Because Tapatio is a hot sauce. as Dominic says. Wish they would have one like Nando. A Nando's peri peri Doritos. That would be amazing. So spicy flavor. Yeah, pretty much, right? What flavor is this? Spicy. My parents would used to get the standard like nacho cheese Doritos, and they would eat that with guacamole. But they would make the guacamole with raw onions, and I was always grossed out by that. It's just way too strong. Who else in chat is more of a sweets person than a savory person? Okay, that's it. I am going. Be right back. Oh no! We are cheering. We are coming with you, energy wise. Guilty of eating Doritos with guacamole, or putting onions in the guacamole. I mean, it's perfectly fine. I don't like raw tomatoes and I don't like raw onions, so my guacamole is usually just mashed avocado and spices and lime juice. Throws away a little pack of cheese and Ritz cracker while trying to look innocent. Oh, guilty! It's the sweet tooth thing, right? There's so much delay with the chat that I lose track of my own brain. I have a very, very bland guacamole, avocado, sour cream, and salt. Oh, that's not bad. That's. I mean, aside from the sour cream, that would be really painful. It's sort of my type of guacamole too. Lime juice is really tasty in guacamole, I find. I go through sweet to savory moments, but the sweet stuff I like is the sweet stuff I like it's sweet. Fudge Scottish tablet. What's a Scottish tablet? You're both, Elise says, but I'm more addicted to sweet. I think I think sugar is more addictive than salt. Is salt addictive? Hey, Okuni! Hi! Another savory person here. Hi! I'm for sweet and savory definitively, but I do have a killer sweet tooth that time. It's fine, it's fine. Yeah, I will, yeah, that's the thing. I will occasionally have like a craving for something salty, but like 90% of the time it's sweets. Hey, Dan! Yo! Scottish tablet, boiled butter, sugar, and cream. Well, but it's boiled to which level of hardness? Because we have something that is quite similar here. It's brown sugar, a bit of butter, and cream too. And it's called like how can I translate? It's sucre à la crème in French. So it's basically cream sugar, but it's a like white fudge, basically. It's the bomb. Well, it's fudge, right? Do you have access to lactose-free sour cream? We have it here, and to be honest, I like it. I don't, but I've been able to make something quite close to it. Since you're in Europe, you might have seen the Bell Soy products. They have a soy cream that is soy cream, and if you add lemon juice to it, it will thicken. So it's kind of a good substitute for something a bit like sour cream. So I could probably use that. If you've ever had a praline, like pralines and cream, it's like that without the nuts. Praline is amazing. It's one of my favorite flavors, but it's really difficult to find genuine praline because it's made from almonds. I think the most basic recipe is almonds and hazelnuts and sugar. And you cook that to a certain level and then you blend it together. It's not supposed to have chocolate, it's not supposed to have dairy in it. It's got a mild granulating feel still, so the sugar is not fully melted. Is it like soft like fudge? Or is it like brittle? Yeah. Because you have so many levels of cooking sugar. But fudge. Oh no! Oh wow. Way to go, me. I'm dead. Ow, 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 my cheeks hurt from laughing. I'm sweaty now. But fudge. Why? Okay. Yep. I'm glad you shared. It did not dawn on me that it sounded like that. It hurts. It hurts. I don't want to use this brush. I don't want to use this brush. So sweaty because I laughed too much. How is this a 6 and this a 8? Wow. And why did I pick these two sizes? They're really pretty much the same. I have a... Oh, it's so hot now. Dude, I'm asking for wireless headphones this Christmas, I think. I keep rolling over my stupid headphone cable. Here, this one. Whew. new fudge. Oh, I am not. What? To be fair, as a confection, fudge is one of the things I miss the most because it's really often made with condensed milk, and I think it's really gross when it's made with coconut whatever. So I basically cannot really eat it, and I'm really bummed about that. White fudge. Ew. Ew. When we have FCon, we need to remember to put dot cards of our favorite colors on ETCs. Hot trade in dot cards. That would be awesome. We would need to get sponsors like, well, I would say Daniel Smith, but I don't know if they sponsor anything. Whew. It's not even chocolate fudge. It's the it's not vanilla fudge really. It's like caramelized sugar fudge technically. We make it the cheap way with condensed milk, but once in a blue moon it's like a factory and we want the real stuff boiled in pull. So that's more like toffee, right? The thing we call fudge in around here, and same thing for the sort of blondie type fudge, is what kind of texture does it have? You cannot pull it, and it's not crunchy and it's not hard. It's kind of soft and creamy a bit, but it will hold its shape. Like if you cut a square of it and it's not too warm, it's gonna keep its shape. Pierogies. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, no, it's fine, Mikey. It's okay. It's really minor in the grand scope of things, the fact that I cannot have dairy. And it's not like a deathly allergy to it. Even if I were to eat something with dairy in it, I would be uncomfortable and in pain for like a couple of days, but it's minor, you know? It's just not fun. Yeah, it's like fondant. Yeah, exactly. It melts in your mouth when you eat it. It's amazing. They do the same thing with maple syrup. You can sort of boil maple syrup to a certain level where it when it cools down, like you have to sort of whip it as you cool it down, and it creates this kind of fondant texture, which is amazing. Hey, Mallory. Did I say hi, Mallory? Hi, Mallory. How many bags of Doritos did you get, Otto? Oh yeah, the burritos. You guys are making me want to go like scout it out and see if I can find the dairy-free one. I did they completely destroyed me with the butt fudge. See, the joke doesn't really work when I have to say it. Because it's the same sound, but yeah. Three of the larger bags. Ooh. What flavor? What flavor? It's like they knew I was after Doritos. They were at the front of the shop. They've been watching the stream, you know. I couldn't make up my mind as to which flavor to get. I get like this when they don't have Cool Lime. I know what you mean. I'm the same. Not necessarily with Doritos, but with anything. If I have a plan, like I really want this thing, and I get there and it's not there, it's a nightmare to pick the next best thing. Like, they're all the same. How am I supposed to pick one? My company's making dairy-free soft serve. Ooh. That sounds really awesome, honestly. I missed soft serve. It was so fun in the summer. Dr. Otto's approaching senses were tingling. Oh, the non-dairy flavors. Okay. Reduced fat, spicy sweet chili salsa verde. Oh my gosh. How to make life difficult. Spicy sweet chili flavored tortilla chips. 3 US one. Wait, what's the third one? Oh, okay, so reduced fat, spicy, sweet chili is one, and salsa verde is another one. Okay, okay. If you have an ice cream maker, I'll send you... Oh, it's a mix. Huh, that's interesting. I don't really have an ice cream maker, though. What I usually do when I feel like having a soft serve is I will freeze some very ripe bananas and blend them. And if you add like cocoa powder to it, it tastes like soft serve chocolate vanilla ice cream. And it's quite nice, to be honest. I bought chili heat wave, Cool Ranch, and a new flavor called spicy cheese. Whoa. Oh. Oh, Mallory. Oh no. Mallory says, gotta be careful with soft serve. I used to work at a Harbourfront in Toronto. I was the only one who cleaned the machine properly. Yikes! I don't know if you guys picked up on that, but someone was really compensating out there. Alex is like, I'm telling you, Cool Ranch Doritos plus plain popcorn makes a wonderful experience. They balance so well. I mean, it sounds amazing. It sounds like the popcorn would pick up all the extra flavoring in there. Cool Ranch in the UK is called Original. Wow, weird. Yeah, the compensation was apparent. Ah. I could go for a Taco Bell Dorito taco. I've never been to the Dorito Bell. Yep. Never been to Taco Bell. It doesn't really calls my name, really. Like I would rather buy hard tortilla shells and make my own. It just never really felt like something I would want to get at a fast food place. Dorito Bell. Sorry. I think my brain just gave up for a second there. Oh, I'm a bit off screen. I guess I should push this up. I like Takis better than Doritos personally. Oh man, what was it? The Taco Bell Doritos fries they made. Oh man, I tried those a week before they were pulled from the menu and the timing there was... Oh no. I feel the same, but whenever I have it, it's not bad. Okay, good to know. I think Takis are like basically a bit like tortilla chips, but they are made in a tube shape, and they have like intense flavors too, a bit like you would find on Doritos, like super spicy, or well, they have fancier name than super spicy, but you know. Oh no. Wow, Bugsapine, that sounds really bad. What? It was a dream job and a total nightmare. Sounds like it. They always get rid of the things I like. Timmy stopped serving stews and bread bowls. Oh, they did! McDonald's stopped selling blueberry pie. Kelsey's stopped selling steak fajitas. What? What's Kelsey's? Is it one restaurant or is it the chain? £120 if you're a man and you're not relatively short is really slim. Kelsey's is a chain. It's like Montana's. I don't think we have Montana's around here either. My parents bought a golden retriever puppy 6 weeks old. Aw. I feel bad for their 13-year-old tabby. She's never lived with. Oh no, poor kitty. Yeah, as Lee says, if anyone is not okay with us discussing weight and such, remember you can call lumpy elephant and we'll change the subject. No questions asked. That's our safe word, lumpy elephant. And everyone can use it. I got mine back when she was arrested for stealing bunches of stuff from the store. Yep. Oh, I love the paper. I mean, I got absolutely nothing against Legion paper. It's really, really nice. It's really usable. It's a bit more expensive than Arches around here, so that's why I either tend to buy these for like $1, or I don't often buy the larger pads unless they're on sale. But it's a really, really nice paper. Cooper puppy has only been there 2 days. Wink the cat hasn't left under the guest room bed. Aww. Poor baby. I find it really, really rough when people in general, because this is not the first time I hear of something like that, but when people are like considering getting a young dog and bringing the dog home to a house that has already a cat that is a bit old and that has never been with a dog or another pet before. I don't think it's really fair for the cat. And well, you guys know me. I'm definitely a cat person, but it's dismissive, and it kind of really is well, not nice for the cat. And I don't think we should in general be okay with doing that kind of stuff. It's not because it's a cat that it's okay to not prepare them for such a big change. They are creatures of routine, so a big change to their routine like that can definitely affect them. That's just my take on it, of course. personal space. Kitty still needs love and attention, even though Poppers is keeping them very busy. Yeah, it's difficult. Question from Sally. Are you painting these landscapes out of your head, memories, or photos? Mostly out of my head and memories, I would say. And also, I try to keep them really, really simple, so it's not something that I have to reference a lot. The fact that they're so small means you can get away with drawing trees that looks like scribbles, and like sort of a lot of detail will happen just from the scale of the painting being like that. Like, you don't really have to know how to paint those details, they will just happen, if that makes sense. I keep to like these tree silhouettes because evergreen trees are really easy to do with a few scribbles, and like beaches and mountains, they're stuff that is fairly easy to remember and to just do out of memory. No, I haven't yet tested the mimic ones. I'm super eager to do it. I just have so many things in line right now that I'm like, gotta do this right. But it's a similar brush. It's a Princeton Neptune, so it's basically like Mimic Swirl, just like the Mimics. I was thinking. Yeah, speaking of elephants, the baby elephant upstairs is behaving. Talking of brushes, Jackson's brush sale. Only Jackson's brushes though, huh? Does anyone know why the scraper tool is on the back of certain usually flat brushes? I don't know why it's usually the handle of those specific brushes. I'm not sure if there's a real logic to it. I hope. Ah, Akuni says my day is made. I have seen Olga. Aw. Ah, that's so weird, Mallory. Mallory says, I missed out on their last brush sale. I kept trying to purchase, but there was something wrong. It said I needed to pre-order, so I kept trying each day, and then the sale ended. It's on the larger flats to carve details into a painting that the brush can't make. I guess I don't really. I think I've only used them to either scrape off masking fluid or like press in tape corners. I don't think I've ever used these on a painting, really. Wow, that's soft. The brush, the paint, I mean. I meant to pick up a bit of paint and I like... My super soft brush acted like a shovel in there, which was not what I was expecting. Oh, I officially passed Jazz's cutest hamo ever crown onto Olga. It's like you know, in Drag Race when they crown a new drag queen superstar. It doesn't mean that the previous superstars are no longer superstars. So Jazz is still a cutest hamo ever. But she passed the crown down to the younger generation. Skoda has new sets of travel brushes out that have mixed selections instead of all the same. There's some great vids on YouTube reviewing the first sets. They look really good, they're just super expensive. We still miss Jazz deeply. We do. We really, really do. The little ginger bomb, yes! Okuni, regarding the Escoda sets, I think there's possibly stock issues because of COVID. So it might take a while before they come back into stock. It's good to have a live ammo to wear the crown though. Yeah, it's really nice. But I mean, it doesn't take anything away from Jazz is what I was trying to say. Ah, Péco, pourquoi? Ah, raton. Yeah, this is a catastrophe in the making.
T'es où, espèce de catastrophe? Qu'est-ce que tu fais? T'es bien épaisse, Péco. Viens-t'en. T'es debout? Ow, ow, ow. Hey, 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 viens me voir.
Faut que tu boives mon eau de peinture, ça c'est dégueu.
Non, non, bois pas ça, berk, berk, berk.
C'est juste une voiture, Péco.
Y a-tu un écureuil? Y a-tu un chat dehors? rien. Y a rien.
I'm so glad. The little jazz drawing really, they work super well for the mug. Happy just heard you say Jazz is the cutest ham ever, and he said, yes, yes she is. Don't know the context of that convo, but yes she is. Aww. Yeah, we all miss her. Péco, les gens veulent voir ta face, pas tes fesses.
Raton. Et mon raton. You're getting all the love, Pico. You're getting so much love. Qu'est-ce qui se passe dehors? Qu'est-ce que tu...
She acts like she's seen something outside, but there's nothing.
Y'a rien. Non, tu fais pas tomber ça quand même. Oh.
It's not a Caturday live stream without a cat, right?
Maybe.
Je sais pas qu'est-ce que tu vois.
Attends, tu veux jouer avec le carton toi aussi? Non. Peut-être t'es mieux les cordes, hein. J'ai pas de ficelle avec moi. Non. Super close-up, Pico. Qu'est-ce que t'as vu?
It's kind of not a very cute part of you, Pico.
Your face is so much cuter. Your tiny face.
The weather has been absurdly hot and humid in Denmark the last week, and I am concerned that it has ruined my cotton paper. Ooh. I don't have a lot of experience for that, but Alex has been sadly having to deal with that.
Ah, il y a des oiseaux. C'est ça que tu regardais. C'est ta face. C'est ta face qui est cute. Tony, poupe. Non.
We call this part of the Peko the cloud. her little cloud because it's white and fluffy like a cloud. You can get watercolor sizing and make a new finish on monthly watercolor paper. Then put them in a sealed plastic. Yeah, Holbein has some watercolor sizing liquid. I mean, there's probably other brands that also have something like that, but this is the one I have seen. I don't know if it's gonna register on camera, but it's Holbein multi-sizing. And this is a small 60 ml bottle. And the usage, it says apply with broad brush and dry well. And that's it. I guess one would have to test out the effect and figure out how much you need of this, but it's a thing. Strokes the screens. Ah, you wanna stroke the fluffy? Hopefully you'll be able to one day. Wanna boop the snoot? Boop. Her latest favorite thing is like after meals she wants to go on, like, sit or sprawl on her favorite paper on the floor because she has one, and she wants to be brushed. And we use an old soft hairbrush, like a human hairbrush, and she really likes being brushed in the face, like over the face completely, like on the nose, over the eyes, over the ears, and it's her favorite thing. She will come annoy us until we do it with her. Petite face, petite face, petite face. Oh, Daniel Smith has watercolor sizing too. Good to know. I didn't know. That's really curious because you guys are like, oh, it was hot and 60% humidity, and like over here in the summer it's around 80% every day, all day. I think my paper is still fine. I think. My cat is a brush fanatic. That's a blessing, honestly. T'es bien mignonne. Ouais. Ouais, la petite face. She's a teeny tiny cat. She's a small kitty. She's 50% floof. C'est à toi ça maintenant? C'est ton sèche pinceau. Small. She's very small. She's a small cat. we keep track of. Kitties like my stream. Yeah, today is a really cat-heavy stream. But I mean, if that wasn't your thing, you wouldn't be here, right? Yeah, we keep track of their weights, like not like really assiduously, but I mean I'm always lifting them up and holding them, so it's really easy to notice if the cat feels a bit light or if it feels a bit heavy. But they've been maintaining their weight super well, and they are a healthy weight, but they are also small cats. Small cat. You're a small cat. Ouais. Oh, well, thanks for looking for the video, Otto. Totally okay with the cat heavy stream. Good. Lee says, when I went to get Houdini, the bunny, I was like, interesting, he's not molting at the moment like Ninja. And then yesterday, poof, I just ordered a brush for him. Yeah. My Rowdy is not fully grown. He's not fully grown, but I still call him little baby boy. Yeah, I mean, definitely. I still call them baby girls and all kinds of words like baby, but they're almost 10 years old. Forever my baby. Hi, Pickle. Petit raton. Super nerds, but we got balls for the kitties that weigh them. And said, really? That's a thing? Huh. I like to visit the pet store to see the foster kitties. They usually always have at least one on rotation for adoption. We're not allowed to even stick our fingers in to pet them at the moment because of COVID. Well, that's safer, definitely. Blah. Poil partout. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? And I'm really happy to hear that they have a foster kitty there, rather than, one from a kitty farm. C'est quoi ton plan, mademoiselle? Kevin says, my dog literally inhales his food and gets sick. So we got him a bowl that's to slow down his eating because it has swirls on it, so he has to solve the puzzle, and his face is hilarious. It's like, human, why? It does food and the cat weight. So it calculates the weight of the food in there, and it calculates the weight of the cats. Wow. C'est quoi ton plan? On se réinstalle en poulet? Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Tu m'aides à peindre? C'est quoi ton plan de raton? On va perdre du poil. No talk to me, I'm Engie. What's up, Engie Kitty? Okay, I can sit back down a bit. Actually, Ev, have you considered doing a paint making stream someday? Yeah, I have actually, because I need to mold more paints. Either way. So I might just, you know, start a live stream and make it something really informal, just... But the thing is like, the way I'm set up, I can only mold one paint at a time, and there's always a bit of downtime. So, like, how can I make this downtime interesting on the live stream? Epic. Bleh. Oh, watercolor ground. Sorry. Oof. It's not exactly the same thing as liquid sizing, but it would do the trick too. But I think it might change the texture of the paper a bit. Go old school and have an intermission. There you go with the face rubs. Et ça sent. Ah oui, c'est ça, c'est frotté là-dessus tantôt. Non, ça c'est ma main. Oh, t'es tweet. T'es tweet. You can always sand watercolor ground with 80 grit sandpaper to get it the texture you want again. But, I mean, it would probably be a hot press. It will change the paper's shape. It will change the paper's texture, absolutely. So I know some of the paper is functionally foobar. Well, 65 Sunny Day, if you want to resize the paper, either the video that Theo Yichi has posted about resizing his paper with gelatin could be a good one, or if you can find the Holbein multi-sizing product, sorry for the noise, that would also probably work well. I got my cat chipped a couple weeks ago. It was freaking traumatizing. Really? Apparently the needle is the size of a grain of rice. I opted to get him his other shots too to get it over with. But he bit right through the technician's knuckle. So she had to go to the hospital. What? And my cat didn't sit by me or let me near him much for the next week. I was afraid it would be forever. I read about one person whose cat was still aloof after a year. Thankfully not, he's okay, but oh my god. Dude, what? Yikes. That's not a great experience. Ugh, my hand's all clammy, sweaty. The vet visit that broke everyone. Aww. pots of paint. Having cats fixed, that usually don't really make them hungry. Like when we had Scout and Pico fixed, Pico came home and she was basically not even sort of aware of what had happened. She kept trying to pull her stitches off. And I was like, wait, no, you're not supposed to do that. And Scout was a bit grumpy, and she was like, she wanted some alone time, but that's what she usually do when she's in a bit of pain. It has happened like twice. One time she hurt her paw, we don't know why or how, and she was a bit grumpy and she didn't want to really see us that time. But then when we got her spayed, she did about the same. She was a bit grumpy, but it really, like, if everything goes well, hopefully it's really quick. They don't really hold it against you. Make sure you have some cones handy though. Yeah, and he's the sweetest cat. Like, I have friends and family who don't like cats, but Bo melts their... Aww. He's never hissed at anyone but the vet. That says a lot. Oh my gosh, poor cats. I wonder how they see, like, the vet in their mind. Like, they don't seem to be able to rationalize what it's technically about, you know? So I'm using, it probably is not very visible, but I am using bleed-proof white and a toothpick to make little stars. I bought a packet of Knox gelatin, but that is my absolute final attempt at rescue of dollars. Thankfully, Knox gelatin is cheap. One time when we went to the vets with the cats, they were telling us that often cats will react in two ways, in two main ways, let's say, to whatever is going on at the vet. Some of them will be aggressive, and some of them will just be angry, but not aggressive. And so far, Scout is the type that is angry, but not aggressive. Like, she will hiss and she will want to escape, like she will want to flee the place, but she will not try to hurt the technicians over there. So far. Cheap Joes have Holbein's multi-sizing. Oh, that's great. Dick Blick also has it. Yay! Oh, I hope the appointment goes well, Tsukaboo. Thank you so much for being here. I am ordering the donut ones that are hard. Yeah, I think the donut ones are more comfy too. Hey, welcome back, Fairy Dust. I've been trying to find a European seller of Holbein's multi-sizing medium, but no luck yet. Huh. Why are you looking for it, Fairy Dust? You have a specific need in mind or use in mind for the multi-sizing? What's that you're using to make stars? It's it's Bill bleed proof white. Yeah, this Dr. P.H. Martin is basically the same thing, I would say. And yeah, the toothpick are exactly the right size to paint tiny stars. So I'm not gonna, make my life difficult and try something else. That's what I was thinking, but wasn't sure. Always looking for the perfect white. Yeah, I absolutely know what you mean. I've been looking for a good white forever, and I mean, it's nobody's fault but my own, but I didn't really grasp what bleed-proof white does until fairly recently, and that's when I was like, oh, okay, so that's the one I kind of need to use to make stars and all that, because it doesn't lift the color underneath. So whenever you paint stars with gouache over watercolor or white watercolor over watercolor, it can reactivate the color underneath, and that will sort of make your white less white. But the whole point of bleed proof white is that it doesn't bleed in the white, so the white stays white. And I was like, oh, I see. I don't know how they compare. I haven't tried the Dr. P.H. Martin ones. Yeah, that other one. And those are white night paints, yes. Hi, Barbara. Yeah, it doesn't get tinted. I didn't know that either until recently. I think I was watching a video by Lindsay, the Frugal Crafter, and she sort of explained what it did, and I was like, I feel a bit stupid now. It's kind of a weird texture, but my bottle is kind of old, and I haven't used it regularly for a while, so I wonder if like some of the bits are a bit dry, and like the rest around it is fine. So it's kind of uneven in texture in the pot, but still seems to be working fine. And I mean, with a pot like this, if I continue on painting little stars like that, I'm gonna have this pot all my life, and it's still gonna be some paint left in it. Yeah, Otto is like amazing with the links, always. See you next week. Hey, thank you for being here, 65 Sunny Day. Best of luck with your sizing. issue, I guess, would be the word to finish that sentence. What time is it? Oh, okay, that explains why my brain is getting a bit busted. How is it working out, Otto? I expect it to be quite fun and all, but I'm curious. Also, in my search for the video, I found another use for the multi-sizing. You can coat cheap paper, as in sketchbook pages, and you can watercolor on them much better. Oh! That's clever! I was just asking how is it on the new device? Like, is it easy to use? Are you finding your way around easily? I mean, I'm pretty sure yes and yes, but I'm curious, so I thought I would ask. Was it a Doritos bag? Doritos bag would fit the bill of being noisy. It's great, but certain things are a little different. Some small tasks are easier on the laptop, or maybe I just haven't found the right way of doing them on here. Huh. It's always interesting to see how they adapt elements from one device to the other. There are things that I find much easier to do on my phone, and even if I can do the same things on my computer, I will pick up my phone to do them, but there's also things that it's the other way around, where it's gonna be much easier to use them on the computer rather than on the phone. My water is really dirty. It is so dirty. Mucho dirty. Arte Miranda has hauled the Holbein mediums except the sizing. Oh. Yeah, it's exactly like that. Huh. Hmm. The thing that bothers me about watercolor ground is each coat has to dry like 48 hours. Well, it's not good for being spontaneous, but if you have a plan, then it's quite easy to set up a figure. I will be ending the stream soon, so if you have any more questions, feel free to ask. I don't have the patience. Yeah, that's another issue though. Otto says, regarding multi-sizing on sketchbooks, here's the post. Left is with multi-sizing and right is without. It's on standard cheap sketchbook you can get widely in Japan. Sorry if I've missed any question. YouTube page clunk. Manners YouTube page. Where are your manners? You don't clunk out on people like that. Patience is hard. I don't know. You know, it's like when you stretch paper, you kind of have to wait. So, is there really a difference? I try to have two pieces going at a time, so I don't have to wait for. Yeah, same. That's why I'm probably gonna end up having two watercolor sketchbooks, because while one is drying, if you're lucky, you're painting on two pages that are open at the same time. But sometimes I paint on this one, and I would technically have to paint on the back of it for my next painting, which is not exactly a good idea. I always work on at least two sketchbooks at a time. It sounds like the most efficient idea, definitely. Alright, so that will probably be the end of today's stream, or close enough. So yeah, I want to thank everyone for being here today, and especially our moderators Otto and Lise for always being super awesome and always on point with the links and everything. And it's been super fun to hang out with you guys. I hope in some way this maybe will inspire you to try doing some mini paintings just for fun. It's really relaxing, and you really don't have to stress over knowing how to draw anything, because everything is so simple that they are very, very simple shapes. Like the birds are tiny V's in the sky, and trees are scribbles, and here you add small lines or dots to add texture to something, or to add details. And yeah, I will be removing the tape off of these when they're all dry, of course. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for being here. I hope you have a really great weekend overall. Sorry. I really also would invite you to check out our Discord server if you feel that the discussion here today is something that kind of interests you. Can I zoom in? I can I can do a manual zoom like this. The camera is not the best, so I don't think it will pick up super crisp details. But I will be posting actual pictures of these on Instagram. So in the coming weeks. So that's a place you can sort of check to see the final mini paintings. And yeah, so feel free to join our Discord if you like the discussions and the conversations we have. It's basically more of the same, and Discord is free and it's super fun, and we always share fun things like pet pictures and tips and swatches and paint and stuff. And yeah. Yep. Hey, thank you so much everyone for being here. Big thanks to Lisa and Otto. And I hope you guys have a great week. Or at least great for 2020. You know what I mean? And I hope everyone stays sane. And we will see each other next Caturday for another one of these super informal live streams. And yeah, so have a great weekend guys. Thank you so much, and see ya. Bye bye.